Kevin popped up on my radar when he beat Ronaldo. You know, we have common opponents, and when I saw he finished Francisco, I saw some challenge in it. I mean, aside from that, he just looks like some dork that got kicked out of Woodstock. I don't know why he's disrespecting my mullet.
I ain't up here to shit talk, you know, Mike over there. They both shit talking over there. Mike Johnson talking about he gonna kill somebody. He got 30 fights, lost half of them. Ain't killed the motherfucker yet. So, you know, I like Mike. I like Chiesa. He's a good guy. I'm doing him a favor, you know. I'm gonna change his life on June 25th. The only reason he took the fight is because it's in OKC. I'm gonna carry him through this card. He's gonna headline because of me. After that, he's going back to the prelims. But I just hope he shows up because I know his mama got tickets. So
shut the fuck up about, hey, don't talk about my mom for one. Don't you ever talk about my mom. Don't you ever talk about my fucking mom. Don't you ever talk about my fucking mom.
Dad,
I want to get in the middle.
Like whatever you want to call it.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you right now.
Yeah, what's good?
You know, the only thing I'm disappointed is I just didn't get to show more. You know, I was expecting a little more fight out of the boys. So, you know, it would have been just another 4 more rounds of that. So I was kind of looking forward to the 4 more rounds. That's what I'm most disappointed about. But going back and watching the film, I mean, he definitely went limp. You can see, you know, he was fighting the choke. I switched. I stayed choking with one arm, switched to palm to palm. As soon as I did, his arm stopped fighting the choke. He goes limp. I let go when Mario told me to stop. You know, I'm not a dirty fighter. I'm very smart. I'm very aware. I saw Mario stop me, so I let go. He woke back up, and I don't even know if he knew he went limp, but if he didn't, it would have been just another 45 seconds of me choking him even more, and it would have led to brain damage. So I'm glad that Mario stopped it.
You know, I think we were a little disappointed we didn't get to see all 5 rounds, Kevin. You know, I was really excited to see you going out there and slinging some leather against Michael Chiesa. When he had you in that 100%, when he DDT'd you, did that wake you up, or were you just like okay, or did it hurt? Or what was going on in your head as soon as you guys slammed on the mat?
Can we put a real journalist on? You know, before the fight, you were saying I had my left hand down. He was gonna hit me with the right hand, and he's a southpaw.
Hey, buddy, you better
it
get in
didn't
line
even make
too,
sense.
man.
So I mean,
Hey.
let's throw on another a real journalist. I don't even know if he really watched the fights, or you think I train over at Mayweather?
Kevin Lee is a bad motherfucker,
Isn't
man.
he?
We took Michael Chiesa's back and strangled him like that.
Definitely choked him. Like, I know Chiesa was upset.
Yeah,
Nah, you're
Chiesa's
going
upset.
out, son.
Maybe he would have survived, but the bottom line is that shit was locked up, and it should have never gotten locked up.
Who would you like to fight? You just beat the #6 lightweight in the world. Who would you like to fight next?
The only reason I'll entertain a rematch is because it's easy money. You know, I thought I gave him a little too much respect, you know, so I'll entertain a rematch just for the easy money, but otherwise I'm moving on to Khabib. I already got my mind set on that one.
Congratulations to your fight, but you're calling out Khabib. You're just like Alaquinta. I can't understand anything that you say. All you're saying is just a whole bunch of hoopla.
Yeah, but I'm fighting.
You need to get in line. You need to get in line, son.
Al ain't fought
you need
in
to
2
take
years.
a ticket,
You know, I
and you
fought more
need to
than...
bleed a little bit. You need to go through guys like Edson Barbosa, Rafael Dos Anjos.
I got to fight somebody like Lando. I got to fight somebody that's coming off the UFC debut. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you can get it in. We can get it in December. It ain't nothing.
To me, Kevin Lee's your next big thing. However, Kevin Lee versus Tony Ferguson's a tough fight. Tony's so goddamn good. It's a great fight.
Tony, when you were working the Fox desk at Kevin's last fight, you said he wasn't ready. But now you're fighting him gladly. Is it because he's a worthy opponent, or is it just because of the interim title?
He's the only one that had enough balls to sign on the dotted line. These other guys are jokes. You have one that wants to either, you know, go play boxing or do something or grab ass in the park with some other guy, or you have one that can't make weight and eats too much tiramisu on Tuesdays. You have 2 other guys that are too busy doing the filming.
This fight kind of awakens the competitor out of me because nobody's been able to figure out Tony yet. Like I said, I was sitting back trying to see where I was going to go with in what direction. You know, I tried for an AD, I tried these other directions, but I think the UFC already had bigger plans for me. They already saw that I'm the future of this division, and I'm somebody that's going to really go out there and put a whooping on their boy. The man only got 1 fight at lightweight, walks around, calls himself the champion. It's ridiculous. So Tony has 12, you know, he's got double-digit UFC fights in the lightweight division. I've got double-digit fights. This is for the real lightweight championship. I think we all can agree on that.
No, you're not gonna be able to talk when you get inside that octagon.
Yeah, you know you gonna know who I am. Look, Tony, I'm gonna you up.
You're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
October 7th.
Oh, yeah?
Cuando yo estoy hablando, necesito cállate.
Es tu problema. Cállate tu puta madre, maricón. No, a mí no me digas así, cabrón. No me vengas a hablar así, que no es así que funciona, Tu vas a hablar así com tua divisão comigo, não vas a falar assim, maricón.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Não entende, vai tomar teu cu. É isso aí, ô palhaço. Tu é um palhaço, rapaz. Tu é um cu de cachorro, rapaz. Cállate. Cállate um caralho. Vai tomar teu cu, palhaço.
You don't want none of this shit, dog.
É, isso aí é o cu de cachorro. Não tem esse negócio aí comigo. Comigo vai falar com a tua divisão assim, ô palhação.
What the fuck you want?
Não vai falar. Comigo não vai falar. O que é o pau no cu?
You and your punk ass
Não, teu cu, pau no cu. Vai te fuder comigo, vão falar assim, ó, palhaço.
Big guy, right?
É, big guy é isso aí mesmo. Não, falei, Cris, não. É um cu de cachorro.
Later, buddy.
Aí. Esse pau no cu comigo não vai falar assim, ó, pau.
Hey, have fun fighting my undercard.
Yeah, man, this is my city. This is my town. I grew up here. I raised my family here. All my friends live here. You know, this is where my business is. And the people, what we're going to do is we're going to donate $1 million to the people, the families, and the people who are affected by this.
What's your advice to people at home that really want to contribute and help the victims?
I don't know. What I would say is, I wouldn't say don't donate to one of these GoFundMes. Let me tell you what, there's enough money in Las Vegas for the people who live here and the people, the businesses that thrive here, to take care of its own. That's the way I think it should be done. I think that every casino on the Strip should dig in and help. I think that, businesses like mine and a lot of other people who do well here in Las Vegas can help. I'd say to the people outside of Las Vegas, don't be afraid to come here.
Werdum had beef with me, but he was one of the dudes I used to look up to. You know what I mean? They used to call me a little small Werdum. It's crazy how shit happens, but like when you have things like this that happen during the week, all that shit dissipates, man.
How are you dealing with all of that, being the headliner for the first major event here in Las Vegas since what happened and just being in the city? I think you were in Las Vegas on Sunday, right?
Yeah, we were before that, but it sucked, man. My family just got done with church. They just, my wife and her parents and my son, they love music. When they got done with church, they were going to head over to the fair. I was just getting done with recovery at Complete Wellness here in Las Vegas, and I was on my way to go get food, because that's what we do. We went to the store to go get food for the cooler, and my wife tells me, don't come back. And my brother-in-law hits me up saying that he heard, all this stuff, and they had multiple people, and it was just like a crazy plethora of thoughts.
Would you rather not fight on Saturday?
Be professional about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, is your heart into it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to let this guy beat me.
$156. $154.5. Woo! Yeah! 155.
Gentlemen, introducing the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee. And his opponent, Tony El Kukui Ferguson.
All right, gentlemen, we've been with the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna do this clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
Okay. Tony Ferguson, Kevin Lee for the UFC Interim Lightweight Championship. Two former Grand Valley State University wrestlers meeting for gold on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts. Striking after the round.
Nice brawl. Wizard by Ferguson to get out.
If that is a staph infection on Kevin's chest, and we think it is, how much is that draining?
Ferguson, the guy, though, you need to separate from consciousness, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you need to put him to sleep somehow.
Much like Evan Dunham we saw earlier, there's just zero quit from Tony Ferguson.
Oh,
look at that.
Big right
Nice.
hand. Tony Ferguson has a chin on him.
Dean wisely gets in there quickly at the end of the round.
Hey, he just grabbed the fence. Hey. Takedown by Lee.
See how he's using that left knee? He's got that foot on the hip now as well. And he's going to eventually push him off. He's going to wait. There it is.
There's frustration in that too, right? Because you did get that takedown, and now he's back up on his
And now
feet,
you're
right back
tired.
in your-
Tony is not being very elusive here. He's standing right in front of him, and there's another nice takedown from Kevin Lee. Tony's looking for the arm bar.
It presented itself.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's going to break his arm. Oh, look at that! Beautiful step over. Kevin Lee.
You cannot try to find places to rest if you're Kevin Lee. You've got to be moving. He should be defending right now.
Donald's
Now he's in
trouble.
trouble. He's in trouble, Joe.
He is in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble, Joe.
He's got the arm on the outside, and he's going to pull the head. Let's see if Kevin can survive this.
If Tony
It's better if the arm
across.
is across.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
Tony Ferguson
He went out.
has done it. Tony Ferguson is the UFC interim lightweight champion of the world. Well, and his tagline has been, we just getting started, and Kevin Lee is just getting started. You got to think at some point he'll work his way back into a championship situation. But Tony Ferguson is just a problem.